First off, the obvious stuff that everyone knows, that everyone is talking about. Finn Balor relinquished the Universal title as he got injured against Seth Rollins at SummerSlam 2016, just a day after winning the title. He hasn't got a proper Universal title run, so it would be awesome to see Finn Balor get his hands on the Universal title once again. SummerSlam 2016 is where he got injured, and SummerSlam 2021 is where he would get his opportunity for the Universal title, so that comes full circle. Next off is the story WWE is trying to tell on SmackDown. Now, it's no denying that WWE is trying to push Finn Balor for a Universal title match. They are placing him in a very precarious position, to be honest here, because in my opinion, the way WWE is pushing Finn Balor for the Universal title match against Roman Reigns is actually hurting the main event build of SummerSlam, that being Roman Reigns versus John Cena. Now, don't be surprised if WWE makes a last minute call to include Finn Balor to make this match a triple threat match. Now, I have seen a couple of YouTubers from the internet wrestling community saying that WWE has botched Finn Balor's return, or WWE has ruined Finn Balor's return and whatnot. I respect their opinion, but have they really botched Finn Balor's return on SmackDown? I don't think so, because if you see, WWE has booked Finn Balor pretty well since his return. At least he is not the smiling guy anymore. So that's a change that WWE has taken with Finn Balor's character. They are progressing his NXT character into SmackDown, which doesn't happen every day of the week. Yes, I agree to the fact that Finn Balor's addition into this Roman Reigns versus John Cena feud is hurting the main event feud a little bit, but Roman Reigns is the one going to retain the title at SummerSlam. That should come as no surprises. If the match is one-on-one against John Cena, I mean, John Cena for the 17th world title, right now, it doesn't make any sense, because as far as I know, his schedule is just free for 1 or 2 months. That's it. But if Finn Balor is involved in the match for the Universal title, then Finn Balor can actually take the title from Roman Reigns by pinning John Cena and have a feud against anyone other than Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns then can take a break, and if John Cena is around for the next pay-per-view, that being Extreme Rules, then Finn Balor can face John Cena for the Universal title and retain the title, so that John Cena can go back to Hollywood and come back later or hang up his boots. WWE can take one step further by showing what are the repercussions of not being the head of the table, not being Universal Champion for Roman Reigns, by having some sort of a family discussion, a Samoan family discussion, which can include The Rock, Rikishi, Alpha and Zika and all the Samoan family. So that's a step WWE can take, and it would be a very interesting story if WWE manages to do that. Adding Finn Balor into a triple threat match and then winning the Universal title will help WWE. But how? How will it help WWE? First off, we all know, I mean, the NXT fans know how good was Finn Balor as the NXT champion. He was no longer the smiling guy anymore. He was a heel. He was a tweener, we can say. I mean, he's no longer the 2016 Finn Balor where he would accept defeat easily, shrug it off and smile at the end of the day. This is a new Balor, and the fans like this version of Balor. He is here to win championships. He is here to pick bone with John Cena, and he is not going to accept any apology from a desperate, bankrupt and broke Baron Corbin. Second is the shock value. Since Roman Reigns is looking unbeatable right now, if Finn Balor wins the Universal title by keeping Roman Reigns strong, the people in the crowd would be absolutely shocked, surprised and happy for Finn Balor. Adding Finn Balor into this Roman Reigns versus John Cena feud has overcomplicated things for WWE. If WWE doesn't add Finn Balor into the triple threat match, then the Roman versus Cena feud has been lackluster. The build has been lackluster, because such a high-class blockbuster feud, they would have just continued it with dope-ass promos. But they have simultaneously built Finn Balor for a match against Roman Reigns and John Cena as well down the line. So let's see in which direction WWE heads into. I mean, they have placed themselves in a very precarious situation, to be honest. I mean, there was no need for Finn Balor to come into this feud. I mean, he would have continued his feud with Sami Zayn when he returned and attacked him. So that's it for the video on why the SummerSlam main event must include Finn Balor and why Balor can win the Universal title.
You've been protected, Roman. You've been protected by the Shield. Hell, you almost ruined Seth Rollins. You ran Dean Ambrose out of WWE. You've had...
That's it for this video. Meanwhile, you can check my other videos right down in the end screens given here. I'll see you guys in the next one.